Mr. Sareen, I have a very important point that I wanted to ask you. Manufacturers are increasingly facing requirements on sustainability norms from the buyers. And when the businesses are not getting sustainable, what measures do you think people should adopt at this point of time?
This word sustainability is so overused that we need to define what do we mean today in which context. So small steps. If I start looking at just a sample making, digital sample making versus physical sample making, more than 90% of the physical samples go in the garbage. 90% of those samples that go in the garbage have taken a lot of resources, fabrics, a lot of environmental, transportation, FedEx costs, a lot of associated costs just at the first step. In 2019, we produced 119 billion garments. 119 with a B for 7 billion people on this planet. The sad part is that more than 50 billion garments didn't even make it to the stores. And you know who the biggest culprits were? The big fashion designers, the big fashion houses. They rather destroy their clothes than mark it down or give it to somebody who's needy. Shoes. The amount of wastage that went in because we wanted to get it cheaper. To get it cheaper, the buyer squeezed somebody and the supplier asked for a bigger order just to meet that price. Even with those prices, we just couldn't find the buyers. There's only so many people. I did a math one time for the Wall Street idiots who measure you on what is your dollar sale versus dollar sale versus dollar sale. So 10 years ago, if I was doing $100 and I had $1 a garment, I had to sell 100 garments to make my $100. I went into the vendors and squeezed them so that I could sell that for 90 cents. Because for years, the prices at the retail level went down. But do you understand, from $1 to 90 cents, I had to now sell for $111, 111 garments to make my $100. And this trend went on. In 5 years, I had to sell 170 garments to get my $100. Where were we when we saw 14, 15 quarters in a row that retailers are not making money? Hello? Did we have a switch off in the light? Or were we thinking sustainability? We were not able to sustain our own businesses. You've got to first look at how do I sustain. Look, it's a very, very interesting topic. So my suggestion is take a process at a time rather than clubbing it all together and just become totally crazy. How do we sustain? I give example of PLM, another term which is used very widely in our industry, garment industry. There isn't a PLM system which is working anywhere in the garment industry. Process, life cycle management, yes. But product life cycle management, no. So why don't we just make that a process life cycle management, taking few processes and then making sure everybody's connected there, and then making sure the next process is connected. And then these processes can be connected together. Same thing in the sustainability. Take one area and become best at that, and then go to the next one, to the next one. Together, collectively, we can do that. I like your platform to collaborate. One cannot do it, but together is 11. 111, 1,111. Collaboration is an amazing, amazing word, but it has to be really selfless collaboration. Collaborate to make sure others are more successful than you are. If everybody thinks that, everybody will be successful. Don't pull them down.
Absolutely.
Just make your partner more successful. Make your collaborator more successful. If everybody is thinking that, everybody will be successful.